Good afternoon, I'm Ben Bradley.
And I'm Lourdes Duarte. Let's get straight to breaking news this afternoon. ICE agents have arrested at least one person in the South Loop.
It's a chaotic scene. Let's get to Jenna Barnes. She's live with the latest. Jenna?
Hi, Ben and Lourdes. You're right indeed, a chaotic scene as the photographer just steps in front of the camera. I'm going to step out of the way so I can show you what is happening here in the South Loop. You can see police, ICE agents outside this building here as people in the street document their movements, where they're going. They just pushed this crowd of people off the sidewalk and into the street. You can hear there's a lot of shouting going on right now. And here's why. This building is called BUY Incorporated. It is a government contractor that runs the ISAP supervision program for immigrants that uses ankle bracelets, other monitoring as an alternative to detention. But these advocates that are out here this afternoon believe detention is what is happening here today. I want to show you some video that we took just a little earlier.
What are you doing with this man?
I'm here 30 years. I'm a grandfather, not even one family.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Muhammad Imran.
What is your date of birth?
30 years.
That happened just within the past couple of hours. Our camera there as ICE agents brought that man into the building this afternoon. Advocates tell us they were tipped off that ICE was detaining people here earlier this morning when a woman who's part of the ISAP program showed up for a check-in that she received a text message about earlier this week. Take a listen.
She was told to come today, no set time, no reason as to why. We also have learned that other people in Chicago that are on the ISAP program got the same message on Monday, being told the same thing. We are now in contact with family members of other individuals that are in fact physically detained at this building right now.
And it's unclear how many people exactly have been in the building this afternoon or what exactly is going on. We have reached out to ICE for information and have not heard back. At one point, police were called a little earlier this afternoon. They stayed, telling the crowd that they're here for public safety because so many people were here. We've also got a representative from the mayor's office who's been out here this afternoon. He told me he was just monitoring things for the time being. Obviously, things appear to have escalated since we last spoke to him, Ben and Lourdes.
And Jenna, we want to stay with you for a moment, and maybe the photographer could pan off and show us the scene here because it's a chaotic one. We see Homeland Security agents, we see ICE agents, Immigration and Customs enforcement agents, and this is where you get into that really tricky situation where Chicago police are not supposed to assist in immigration enforcement efforts, but they can respond to potentially volatile and dangerous situations involving other members of law enforcement. Do you have a sense, do these people, Jenna, feel like they were lured here under a false pretense simply to be arrested and potentially deported?
That is what the advocates have been telling us, and you can see they're walking people out. The people that these advocates are here for, who they believed were detained, are now being walked out in handcuffs live on air right now. They're being led into a white van that is parked in the middle of South Michigan Avenue. And you can see the advocates, the protesters, they have all gathered around this line of people. Yes, the organizer that we spoke with said that the people who are part of this program, some of them received a text message saying to show up to check in here. And he argued, well, they already know where they are. They have ankle monitors. Their location is monitored by GPS at all times. So they weren't exactly sure why they were asked to show up here, but they wanted to do it anyway because then ICE agents potentially would show up to their homes and take them there. So that is why so many people have been gathering outside this building, BUY Incorporated, in the South Loop. And now that van is slowly but surely making its way out of the crowd and away from the protesters who have gathered here. Ben, Lourdes.
Yeah, and I wonder if any of those folks plan on following that van as it moves away from that building. You can see the crowd behind you still growing. And Jenna, just sort of explain how quickly that crowd grew. That news got out fairly recently that this was happening.
It did. It grew over the course of this afternoon, but it's gotten louder once we did see these ICE agents emerge from the building, which happened truly just minutes ago. They all came out in a line, and that's when this crowd really surged because they suspected they were in there, they thought they were in there, but many people hadn't had eyes on them yet until they came out in a line, appearing as part of the process to remove the people who were detained inside the building. Now that they are walking away, walking back inside, the crowd has quieted down somewhat, but they are still in the street.
And we should mention, seeing federal agents wearing masks, their faces covered while they're engaged in official acts is unusual. Homeland Security actually addressed that in recent days, saying that agents who were enforcing immigration laws were having their pictures posted online and their families threatened. But nonetheless, here we are on South Michigan Avenue in Chicago, seeing immigration enforcement taking place.
Okay.
And that was one of the critiques from the people we spoke with. They recognize that these agents are wearing masks, and that's something they don't want to see when this official action is underway. Ben and Lourdes.
All right, Jenna, we'll let you keep gathering some of the news and some of the reports, and we'll get back to you here in a little bit. Thank you so much. All right, we'll move.